Hai semuanya, selamat datang kembali ke channel YouTube kami. Video kali ini adalah video lanjutan dari video sebelumnya, di mana kita sudah meninggalkan kota Hawassa dan jauh sekali kita mengemudi menuju ke dataran tinggi Gamo. Di sini kita mengunjungi suku Dorze, ini suku pertama yang kita kunjungi di Ethiopia. Kalian juga sudah melihat bagaimana mereka menyambut kita dengan mereka punya tradisi, memberikan kita rumput dan juga kata-kata sambutan seperti saro. Kali ini kita akan melanjutkan lebih banyak lagi tentang suku Dorze, kehidupan, rumah, makanan, dan juga tarian-tarian tradisional dari suku Dorze ini. Selamat menyaksikan.
Again, I would like to say welcome to Dorze. You know, here in Dorze, this place, you know, there are 12 separate villages. There are 12 small villages, and from those villages, this is one of them. We call it Haizo. Yeah. So the name of the village, we call it Haizo. Haizo means the center of the tribe. Yeah. And Dorze means weavers. We are very well known for weaving to make such kind of colorful scarves. Yeah. And you know, here in Haizo village, the population, they are 3,400. But totally in all in 12 villages here in the mountain, approximately we are 47,000. And the people in this tribe, you know, they are famous for different kinds of activities. Especially we are very well known for weaving. And also we are famous for traditional dancing as well. I hope maybe you saw on the way when you come to my village, on the street. When the kids, they dance like this, you know. Yeah, so that's our traditional dance. But when you go to the northern part of Ethiopia, around there, the people, when they dance, they use their shoulder. They dance like this, you know. They use their shoulder. Yeah. Yeah, and also when you go down to Mobile, to the Humber tribe, you know, they jump up. They dance the same like Maasai tribe, which is from the Kenya. But in Dorze, with our hips. And also we jump up as well, like this. So later, after we will show you our traditional performance. And also we are famous for agriculture. Look, behind of this, the bigger house, we have smaller garden. So in this garden, we have only the forced banana plant, the fake banana. Why we call it this tree forced banana? Because of no fruit from this plant. But from this plant, you know, we make it our traditional food. It's a kind of a bread. We call it ocho. Later, when we go to the garden, I will show you all the process, how we make it the food from this plant. Yeah. And also we are famous for pottery. In Dorze there are more than 15 clans. From those clans, you know, only one clan, they know how to make a pottery. But the rest of other clans, they know how to make weaving. And by the way, now you are in my parents' compound. In this compound, we are 7 people, mother and father and 5 children. So I am the youngest one, I'm the baby. So my name is Tasfa. Nice to meet you again.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Look, this is our Dorze typical house, which is made from bamboo. And the outside cover is, you know, the bark of the bamboo, the leaves of the bamboo. And here in the main house, we have different partitions. Inside we have a bedroom, kitchen, the storage, which is to prepare our local beverages, the wine, the liquor, and the beer. Our homemade liquor, the alcohol, we call it areke. It's made from hops, garlic, anise, sorghum, and corn. You know, we combine all together, then we make it by simple distillation process. And also we have a wine, it's called tej, honey wine. It's made from pure honey, and it's from hops plant. Yeah. And also we have a beer, and also we have a beer, it's called Dorze. So that beer we make it from barley, wheat, and also from yeast. Yeah. And also in the main house, we have a place for the cattle, for the animals. You know, in this place, in this place, you know, always, you know, the cattle, the animals, they stay with us on the same house. Why we keep them with us? Because of we live in high altitude, which is quite cold. So when they stay with us, their breeze is give us it warm. Yeah. So inside we have 4 cows, 2 sheep, and 2 goats. We have 8 cattle inside. So big family together. Yeah. And you know, in this tribe, you know, from the cattle we get milk, butter, and the cheese. And also for the special occasion, you know, we slaughter them, which is to get a meat. And also with the skin of the cows, we used to make a chair, drum, and music instrument. And later on, when we enter to inside, I will show you. Behind of this, the bigger house, we have the smaller window. That is, to take out the cow dung, the cow shit. And the cow dung, we use it for fertilizer, and also use it to make a charcoal as well, which is to burn the fire. So you look at, in this compound, we have 3 houses, yeah? So in our culture, in the main house, we make it only the coffee and the tea. And in outside, we have another kitchen, which is to make the rest of the food. But sometimes, if we like to prepare heavy foods, we use the garden, the white place. So just the other smaller house is, this house is, honeymoon house. In Dorze culture, when someone he get married, the couples, they stay here for 3 months. Why they will stay here for 3 months? Because of to build such kind of a bigger house, it takes 3 months. So until the couples, they will have their own house like this in another compound, they will stay here for 3 months. At the end of their own house, at the end of their new building house, they will separate. Then at the end this house, it will be for next generation. Or his parents, they use like extra kitchen or storage as well. Yeah. Okay, now just to look at the house from the outside properly, just to look at it very well. Can you guess which animal that will look like? Which wild animal that will look like? Which animal?
Elephant.
2 eyes and big trunk. Why we build the house by elephant shape? Because of before, in our ancestors' time, very long years ago, there was an elephant around this tribe. But at this time, no more elephants. Already they immigrate to Kenya, to Omo, because of deforestation and also illegal hunting. For that case, our ancestors, they built the house to remember those elephants. The house is very tall, yeah? In this tribe, when we build such kind of a bigger house, we build it 7 to 12 meters high. Why we build so high like this? Because of the termites. The ants, when they eat the bamboo from the base, from the bottom, at that time the house, it will become like shorter and shorter. Yeah. When the house is get, can I take it? No. Yeah. So when the house is get shorter and shorter, every 3 years we cut from the entrance part.
Yeah.
When it gets shorter, we cut from this part.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the door, it will be closed. You understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for example, if the termites, they don't eat the house circle on the same time. For example, if they eat the house from this part a lot, and the house tries to collapse this part, from the opposite part, we dig it and then we cut it to make balance. Look, this is the kitchen. The kitchen was same height like this.
Really?
I swear to God.
Oh, and how long does it take to go this short?
This is my grandfather's house, which is 83 years old. 83, yeah. And this house is built by my father, which is almost 28 years old. And used to be 12 meters, now almost 9 meters.
Yeah.
So that means in 28 years, the termites, they eat this house only 3 meters.
Yeah.
Which is not bad. Yeah. And let me tell you the main interesting of this house. When this place is not comfortable for living, and when there are more termites around in this compound, we can move it on the house. Yeah, from one place to another place. So 60 up to 70 people, 70 people, they can carry such kind of a bigger house.
Wow.
First of all, we dig around, and then from the inside, for 30 or 40 people, they hold a pillar, which is to pick up the house. And the rest of others, they hold down from the outside, they pick up on the same time and they move it. They take it from one place to another place. For that case, the house we call it like mobile home, which is like caravan.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as I told you before, to build such kind of a bigger house, it takes 3 months, which is for 2 people. And the house can last or it can stay 150 up to 200 years.
Wow.
Yeah, but every 5 years, we repair the roof, we change the roof.
Yeah.
But we never change the inside part. As you saw, the inside part is from the bamboo. Bamboo is very strong. But if we want to make more strong the inside part, what we do? From the inside, every day we burn the fire. Because of the smoke of the fire, it makes strong the bamboos.
Yeah.
At that time, it is so difficult for termites to do the bamboos. So this is the only way how we treat the termites from the bamboo. Okay, look, lastly. The door is very short, yeah? Not because of the termite. From the beginning, when the house was new, the door was this size always. But it is possible for us but it is possible for us to make the door, taller than this. But can you guess why we choose this size? Can you guess why we make smaller the door? So we have our own reason why we make the door smaller. Let me tell you. When you enter to inside, when you go in, so how you go in?
You have to bow.
You are right, yeah. The door is very short. When you go in, the door pushes you to bow down. So when you bow, you give respect for house. You give rating for the door of the house.
Wow, that's
clear.
It's very deep. Yeah.
Saro, say Saro.
Sorrow.
We have baby cow inside. And here we have more beds. This is for my parents. But if we don't have a guest, that would be for the children. Over there we have 2 more storage parties. In the first one, we store our stuff. And in the second one, we have a lot of big pots. We use them to prepare our local beverages. The wine, the liquor, and the beer. And you see, at the center of the house, here we have a fireplace. So I told you that before. In the main house, we make it only the coffee and tea. But in outside, we have another kitchen that is to make the rest of the food. Yeah. And look, on the top of the house, there are 3 windows. I think it is too dark for you to look around. 1, 2, and 3. Those are like chimneys for the smoke. The smoke goes that way. Yeah. And when you look at it from the inside, the way of house structure, the way of house building is to look like elephant basket. But when you look from the outside, the house it look like elephant shape. Yeah. And behind of you, we have a wide place which is for the animals, for the cattle. So this time we have only baby cow inside, but the rest of others they are up in the field. Every night they come back. Yeah. And behind of the house, we have the smaller window that is to take out the cow dung, the cow shit. Yeah. And this is the living room which is for the family. So here you see here we have a lot of chairs. Why here we have a lot of chairs? Because in our culture, when we make coffee or when we make special things, we call our neighbors. We share together. And all the chairs we make it from cow skin and the wood is from eucalyptus. You understand, yeah? And this bamboo from the inside, we use to hang meat because we live in the countryside. We have fridge. So if we like to make, we keep meat fresh, we hang up here. And we add some salt on the top. And you see on the top of the fences, we hang up a lot of calabash. So those are like gourds. We use them to drink our local beer. So we have 2 sizes. I mean, the bigger one and also the smaller one. So in Dorze culture, with the bigger size, always 2 people, they drink together at the same time. So the couples, after they get married, if they want to announce their marriage for the people around here, they drink together. They hug each other and they sit on the same time. That's the sign of the love. And for example, when you have a best friend around the village, if you like to show your friendship for the people around here, you do the same. And look, on the top of every calabash, you can look, we paint the cross. You see here, there are cross. On the top of every calabash, we paint the cross. Why we put this cross on the top of the calabash? Because of here in Dorze, 100% we are following Orthodox Christian religion. So we put this cross to symbolize our religion, Yeah. And also they are nice decoration for the house. And previously my people, they used this calabash to fish water from the river. But nowadays with the plastic jar, the yellow jar, with that one. Yeah.